Trust me when I say this about 90% of anime, especially in the shonen genre, feature that classic underdog, the weak-looking but secretly overpowered protagonist. Yeah, it's been done a lot, but somehow it never gets old. Because let's be real, what's the fun in a story where the main character isn't secretly a walking nuclear bomb? In today's video, we're diving into some of my favorite anime where the main character looks weak or gets a skill that seems initially turns out to be insanely powerful. We've got a mix of underrated gems and popular bangers, so whether you're hunting for something new or revisiting a classic, this one's for you. Let's get started.
騎士様もかなり消耗されているようだしな。
Black Summoner. Let's kick things off with Black Summoner. This isekai follows an average-looking guy who gets reincarnated in another world with the Tamer class. Normally seen as weak, but plot twist, he's got everything maxed out to S rank. From the get-go, he tames insanely powerful creatures, fights like a beast, and even acts like an anti-hero. It's chaos, it's fun, and honestly, he's unstoppable.
最強のクランマスターとして名を馳せる彼の栄光と苦悩に満ちた英雄譚である。
Let this grieving soul retire. Ever seen a protagonist who's the leader of the strongest guild, but is actually the weakest member? In Let This Grieving Soul Retire, the MC just wants to quit, but his team believes he's a legendary hero. He hides behind his allies, putting on a brave face while secretly being useless. It's hilarious, weirdly inspiring, and surprisingly wholesome at times.
And that thing is to get the Hinaki-ku hotspot started!
Mission Yozakura Family. If you love spies, action, and secret identities, then Mission Yozakura Family might be your next binge. The protagonist, Asano, loses his family and is taken in by his childhood friend, who turns out to be the head of a powerful spy family. To stay by her side, he trains to become a top-tier spy himself. He starts out looking weak and clueless, but give him time, and he becomes a real force to be reckoned with. Mob Psycho 100, ending the list with a fan favorite. Mob Psycho 100. Mob might look like your average shy high schooler, but he has psychic powers so strong they could level a city. The animation is jaw-dropping, the characters are iconic, and the story is emotional, yet action-packed. Even if you've seen it before, it's worth rewatching, and if you haven't, you're in for a ride. No longer allowed in another world. Now here's an isekai with a dark twist. Our protagonist is a gloomy author who gets transported to another world and just wants to die peacefully. But guess what? Once you're there, you can't leave or die. Isoli, despite only having 1 HP, he's absurdly strong thanks to deadly poisons. It's bizarre, funny, and unlike anything you've seen. Reincarnated as a Sword, one of the most underrated isekai ever. A man is reincarnated as a literal sword that can move on its own. He ends up teaming up with a slave girl from the Black Cat tribe and helps her become a powerful adventurer. The bond between them is touching, the fights are epic, and the world building is top tier. The daily life of the Immortal King. How strong is too strong? Well, defeating a demon lord as a baby might be pushing it. The daily life of the Immortal King is one of the best Chinese donghua out there. Our boy Wang Ling hides his god-level powers with a special amulet, but once it breaks, yeah, all bets are off. It's funny, action-packed, and full of absurd moments that prove Wang Ling might just be too overpowered. The hidden dungeon only I can enter. This one's a bit on the ecchi side, but stick with me. Noir is a low-ranking noble who's basically at the bottom of the food chain. But then he discovers a hidden dungeon and meets a powerful woman who gives him insane abilities. The catch: he needs life points to use his powers, which he earns through, let's just say, fan service-wise situations. It's dumb, over-the-top fun, and Noir becomes way more powerful than he looks. To be Hero X TOB. Hero X is a fresh anime with a really cool concept. In this world, heroes gain power through the support of the public. Our protagonist, he's just a regular guy who gets fired until he inherits the powers and duties of a top-tier hero. The animation blends 2D and 3D beautifully, almost arcane style. And the story is full of surprise twists and powerful moments.
誰よりも勇気があるんだって。
ウィルは正しく異端児です。
Wistoria, Wand and Sword Magic Academy Anime. Count me in. Wistoria follows a boy named Will, who can't use magic at all, which makes him a laughingstock at his academy. But instead of magic, he masters sword combat, with a mentor who believes in him, and a dream to stand at the top of the Wizard Tower will prove you don't need spells to be a legend. So there you have it, 10. Anime where the main character gets a weak-looking skill, or just looks weak but ends up being ridiculously overpowered. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button to show your support. Don't forget to subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future upload. Until next time, stay awesome, and keep watching anime.